Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, it's the Ill Blood Matt. Welcome back to Ill Blood Matt. Today's new review is going to be on the Matrix Resurrection. So let's get right into this. So the Matrix Resurrection, I guess to some degree, we're going to start off with just the introduction of a new main character. We're introduced to Bugs. Bugs is played by Jessica Henwick. Strong new main character. I gotta say, I wasn't for sure how I was gonna feel about like a new main character, because maybe I'm so used to like Neo. You know what I'm saying? You ever like get attached to a main character for a movie and you're just like, bruh, I don't know if this new main character gonna do it for me. But Jessica Henwick seems to be an interesting new main character. We learn about her backstory, which is something very interesting about this movie. She was someone that saw Neo get out of the Matrix. I thought the backstory could have been a little bit better. I think I liked her character, the rebellious side of her, and kind of just doing her own thing and like screw authority to some degree. Very likable character. Let's talk about the scenes. Now, with this movie, you're gonna love some of the scenes. Some of the scenes, I'm gonna honestly be honest with you about, you're gonna hate. There are scenes where they do flashbacks from the previous Matrix installments, the first 3 Matrices, by far. Great. Then sometimes it's a little bit frustrating because this is a 4th installment. It's not like, hey, you know, this is the 2nd installment to a film, 3rd installment. The flashbacks worked, but they were a bit choppy. Like the scene where like literally Agent Smith literally finds out he's Agent Smith. Oh man, that was disappointing. I miss Hugo Weaver playing Agent Smith. It was kind of like, we got a new guy playing Agent Smith, bruh. Literally, I'm just like, why is this happening to me? Because I liked Hugo Weaver's performance. The new guy worked with what he had. I can respect it, okay? It's not like, oh my God, Hugo Weaver, but it's just something, I guess, maybe a new twist to it. Also, let's talk about Morpheus in this film. We have a new actor playing Morpheus. Me personally, I kind of miss Lawrence Fishburne, I'm not gonna lie, playing this role. But the new actor did a good job for what it was. I can honestly say, when he was Morpheus, he got down, okay? He handled his business. That part of it was okay. I didn't mind a new person taking on Morpheus. I didn't know how to feel about that. I was like, I'm so used to seeing Lawrence Fishburne. I'm just like, okay, we got this new guy playing him. Fine. And I like that they gave a backstory on what happened to Morpheus, because Morpheus in this movie is kind of like an AI, pretty much. Kind of shocking to honestly say that, but it's really what it is. He's a freaking AI. He's machine-like. Now, let's talk about the other part of this movie that was interesting. So the movie deals with the Metaverse, the thing that's kind of coming out. There's a scene where they're pretty much going through mirrors. Like, mirrors, pretty much like reflections. Like, they're going through freaking mirrors. We see people obsessed with social media. So this movie still has a philosophical spirituality and kind of like, you know, the lore of mythicism or mythology, whichever you want to call it. That worked, you know what I'm saying? Because movies have themes. All of them have themes in them. And I think that kind of worked. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, to some degree, I'm like, okay, I get this, I get that. But yes, the Metaverse, they kind of talked about the problem pretty much with, like I said, technology and how we become so obsessed with technology. I could definitely get that. That's totally fine with me. I guess, you know, to some degree, you know, that's for what it was. Also how Neo, okay, let's talk about Neo. So Neo, he has a different type of job now. He's not a hacker anymore. He's this game developer that's kind of pretty much, it's like the Matrix within the Matrix. Like pretty much he's the game developer. He's created this game based off his simulation. So like the movie is kind of, to some degree, some people are probably going to love this movie. Some people are going to hate this movie. But Neo's pretty much his game developer. His gaming buddy is pretty much Judah. Judah pretty much abbreviated. Should just said Judas. Call him Judas, okay? Because he ends up betraying Neo, and pretty much Agent Smith is the one that contacts his buddy. But before that, we see pretty much Neo coming across Trinity. They're asking, have we met one another? So it's kind of like a love story dealing with technology, social media, you know what I'm saying? And just finding out what really happened to Neo, how they forgot one another and everything. That's something that was kind of interesting. Like, oh, they threw a love story in this. You know what I'm saying? That was something that was interesting. Now let's talk about what lacked from this actual movie. The fighting choreography was sloppy. Don't you just hate when they have a movie and the fighting choreography is sloppy? It just seemed like Lana Wachowski. I felt like if her sister would have been a part of this film, because remember they were the Wachowski brothers, now they're the sisters, would have been a part of this film, I think we would have had a better chance. Maybe they got rid of the person that did the original fighting choreography from The Matrix 1 through 3. I think they should have kept that person, honestly, because some of the scenes looked a little unrealistic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've seen some of the scenes, I'm like, oh, okay, this is really what it's about? All right, I see. That's why I said the fighting scenes were kind of choppy before, because it's kind of like, all right, we got something here, there. It's not action too. That's the other problem with the film. If you're looking for something just like action-packed, this is not it. This is not for you. It's more of a dialogue and a story type of thing. And I guess I can respect it, because after all, that's what The Matrix is. It's more dialogue, but it just wasn't enough action to some degree. So that could definitely rub people the wrong way. It all depends on what you look for. Some people are more like into dialogue. Some people are just more into action. That's the other thing. The other issue I have with this film is Agent Smith. Why did they bring Agent Smith back? I still raggy. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Then we have this new villain that's introduced in The Matrix, which is, I guess you could say, he's like this villain that has a motive to some degree. I don't know if I could say like, yo, this is a great villain. He's a therapist / Neo's villain. That's the other thing that was kind of like, yo, why do we have, like, I get that you guys love, maybe Agent Smith was just the thing, like, hey, look, we're gonna bring him back for this film, and this is what we're gonna do with him. But I like the new villain a little bit more. He pretty much was kind of the reason Trinity was the way she was when Neo met her again. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I forgot to mention, she was a wife and pretty much had a family. You know what I'm saying? So that aspect of it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my God. But if you guys are into Trinity, it did deliver the Trinity fan service. I'm not gonna lie. You see Trinity get a little bit more action than Neo. I feel like this wasn't Neo-ish enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I get Neo's trying to get back into learning how to do these things with telepathy, flying, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that aspect of it, I could totally understand that. But I'm still like, I don't really know what to say. I gotta say, for the movie, they showed former characters from The Matrix, one from The Matrix 3, then the one from The Matrix Reloaded, Nairobi, which is played by Jada Pinkett. You know, I guess that helped, you know, because we got a chance to see what really happened to Zion. Zion's no longer a thing. There's a new place where humans and machines are living in harmony. I like that. I wish they focused a little bit more on that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it. Neo kind of did something that made them kind of end up becoming a part, wanting to work with the humans. That was really cool. I did like that aspect of it. But I got to give my verdict. The final verdict is it's going to be a B- for me. Some people are going to love this film. Some people are going to hate this film based on what you're looking for in the film. If you're looking for like something just, you know, straight to the original Matrix 1 through 3, If you can tolerate a new story, for me, I could tolerate the new story. I'm gonna definitely have to rewatch it again because there's some things I do like about this film versus some things I didn't like about this film. But this is you guys, your boy Ill Blurmatic. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'm out. Next time, oh yeah, Ill Blurmatic.